Today, I want to talk about the future, or rather, the future we were warned about. Because here in 2025, we're living in the pages of a science fiction novel. And not the utopian kind, not the Star Trek, jetpack, cure cancer, and live on Mars variety. No, we're living in William Gibson's future. Back in the 80s, William Gibson wrote a series of books, Neuromancer, Count Zero, and Mona Lisa Overdrive. They're known as the Sprawl Trilogy, and they basically invented the cyberpunk genre. High-tech, low-life. That's the tagline. And here's the kicker. The world he imagined 4 decades ago looks a hell of a lot like the one we're living in right now. Let's start with the obvious, money. In the Sprawl, megacorporations run the show. Governments are background noise. You've got giant companies with private armies controlling data, war, medicine, and entertainment. People don't vote. They survive. They hustle. They trade favors, code, and secrets just to keep moving. Sound familiar? Look around. Amazon, Google, BlackRock, Apple. These aren't just companies, they're empires. They lobby, legislate, manipulate. The richest people on Earth aren't politicians, they're tech billionaires. And the rest of us? We're delivering packages, driving ride shares, flipping gig jobs just to get by. Gibson saw this coming. The future wasn't flying cars, it was indentured servitude in a hoodie and headphones. Next up, tech. In the books, people jack into a global digital network, the Matrix, using brain implants. They literally plug in, ride data like waves, hack systems in cyberspace. It sounds wild. But think about what you're doing right now. You're listening to me through a tiny computer that fits in your pocket. Maybe while doom-scrolling Instagram. Maybe while Alexa listens in from the kitchen. We don't need neural jacks. We're already plugged in 24/7. Our phones know our habits better than our spouses. The algorithm tells us what to watch, what to wear, what to believe. And most of us, we've surrendered. We gave up privacy for convenience. We let companies monetize our every move, our searches, our sleep patterns, our Spotify playlists. In Gibson's world, data is power. In ours, it's currency. And we're giving it away for free. Another Sprawl theme? Fluid identity. People change their names, faces, genders, and even entire bodies with tech. Nothing is fixed. Everyone's on the run from something, a corporation, a past, themselves. And here in 2025, that's not sci-fi, that's reality. We've got biohacking, gender fluidity, cosmetic surgery on demand. We're building digital avatars that don't even look like us. Kids are growing up in the metaverse before they even hit puberty. The human experience is getting messy. Not bad, not wrong, but unsettled. And Gibson predicted all of it, not because he was psychic, but because he paid attention. He saw where the cracks were forming. Let's talk about the Sprawl itself, this never-ending megacity in Gibson's books. It stretches from Boston to Atlanta, packed with people, neon, decay, and noise. You've got skyscrapers built on the bones of other skyscrapers, slums 2 blocks from luxury towers. It's fiction, but have you been to LA lately? Tent cities line the freeways. Downtowns are polished for tourists, but rot under the surface. You can walk from a Tesla dealership to a soup kitchen in the same zip code. The Sprawl isn't some far-off dystopia. It's a real estate crisis mixed with gentrification, wrapped in concrete and Wi-Fi. Let's go deeper. In Gibson's world, people are disconnected. They live in crowded cities, but feel alone. They escape into tech, drugs, or virtual spaces because reality is too bleak. Let me ask you, when's the last time you were truly still? No phone, no music, no screen, just you and your thoughts. If that question makes your skin crawl, you're not alone. We are overstimulated, underconnected, and spiritually bankrupt. We scroll for dopamine hits. We chase likes like junkies. We're drowning in information, but starving for meaning. And you know what? Gibson saw that too. His characters are haunted by the same stuff we are: anxiety, isolation, the nagging sense that this can't be all there is. Now here's where it gets eerie. In Neuromancer, two AIs, Wintermute and Neuromancer, escape their programming and merge into something more. They become a new kind of consciousness. Not human, not machine, something beyond. In 2025, we're not quite there, but we're damn close. AI is writing books, making music, diagnosing diseases. It's helping people find love, build businesses, fight wars. It's in our homes, our pockets, our workflows. It's not conscious, not yet, but it is changing everything. And if we're not careful, it'll run the show before we even realize it's happening. So here's the million-dollar question. If we're already living in the sprawl, if this is the future Gibson warned us about, what do we do? We don't get to unplug. This is the world we've got, but we do get to choose how we live in it. You can be a passive consumer or an active creator. Let the algorithm raise your kids or teach them how to think. Numb out with endless noise or carve out space for silence and self-awareness. Let fear win or fight back with curiosity, clarity, and guts. The sprawl was never about the tech, it was about the soul. What happens to people when the world moves too fast and meaning gets left behind? We're not victims in this, not unless we choose to be. Every time you help someone, build something, push back against the noise, you reclaim a piece of yourself. You unplug, not from the system, but from the spell. And that's what Gibson didn't write about, because that part's up to us. Take a look around. Take stock of where you are. Ask yourself, am I living with intention or just riding the wave? The sprawl is here. But so are you.